target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Buckeyes offense will get the first crack at it here. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much
open space in the middle. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to take.
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
It'll be third and long. Looking to pass. It's Stone. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. From out of his own end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back. We're still looking for our first points of the game. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They didn't handle the rigors of a Big Ten schedule very well a season ago, and hoping that they've learned some lessons they can use this year.
I think the coaching staff also thinks, Reese, that they're a more mature team. They have better leadership in the locker room. And, David, they're hoping that that's going to show up week in, week out in what's going to be a brutal Big Ten schedule.
Brutal. And, listen, you're hoping also they got something in their neck, right? Like, you're hoping they want some payback, right? Because that should have left a really bad taste in your mouth a year ago, and you should be ready to get that out, and you should be ready to extract some revenge. So let's see if this team comes out with a chip on their shoulder.
And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Jackson. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And now on second down for this offense. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw it, Sayin. Pressure coming. Keeps it and gets the first down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4.
Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leads it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. The give on the option. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Stone. Fakes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. No good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good. Still down by 6. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. And you could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Donaldson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion for you.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw again. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Stone. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller. Up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He'll set up to throw. The screen, he can go. After the filthy move, he's got room. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Back to pass, it's Sayin. He wants to go deep. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations?
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Past the sticks and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll send the tight end in motion. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, it's Stone. The quick out. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner goes down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The screen, and watch out. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They're working that left side. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious. He is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Buys a little time with his feet. That's caught. It's Tate. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. The short hands. It's Donaldson. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Pucks it out of the air. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the run, it's Porter. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To throw, it's Stone. Fires to the middle. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the Outback.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Going to swing it on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got a man. It's Donaldson. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to takeaway to get back in this game.
And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast. Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Fit it in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he tacked on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Catch in the middle. It's Albright. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And he's knocked down.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense
converts on 4th down. Still going. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Royce.
Leaves it with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Smith. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game